What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you didn't know so, and today we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions. They are playing in a very competitive, a very tough NFC North. Can Matthew Stafford prove that he's not a loser? Because the man plays very well. But can he win this team games? Can he take them to the playoffs? Let's discuss. But before that, I need you to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, of course, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's always much appreciated. It helps this channel grow, and I can't be thankful enough. So let's go ahead. Let's dive in. Matthew Stafford. I feel like you're getting to this point, especially with a new coaching regime. This is year 2 of Patricia. So they're going to decide if they want to move forward with Stafford or not. They might just hold on to him for another year as just a body while they develop someone else. He needs to take this team to the playoffs. Now, I want to say, I question if the pass catchers here, mainly the receivers, I question if they could get the job done, basically. Kenny Galladay has looked good, but is he anything more than a number 2 receiver? Because once Golden Tate left, got traded last year, the passing game took a big hit. They didn't necessarily make that next jump. Marvin Jones started disappearing from games. They brought in Danny Amendola, so they're going to run him in the slot a lot. So it's going to give a lot more options to Stafford. They brought in Jermaine Kearse if he makes the roster. They also have Brandon Powell. So I don't know. I look at this receiving core and it's red flags for me. So we'll see. They do have a couple of really good tight ends in TJ Hawkinson and Jesse James. That's why I included them both on here. I think they're both going to play some meaningful snaps this year. And then in the backfield, they need to start feeding Kerryon Johnson the ball. Last year, when he was getting 15 or more carries, they won games. Surprise, surprise. They got CJ Anderson to help back him up, which tells me I think they're going to make it a point to try to run the ball more. Theo Riddick's there to kind of be a really good pass catcher out of the backfield or wherever they want to line him up. But this offensive line, they just need to play better. Taylor Decker needs to play like he's a first-round talent, because quite frankly, he hasn't. Frank Ragnow, he's actually probably been the most consistent lineman on the line. Graham Glasgow, he really needs to show up. Ricky Wagner, ever since signing that big contract, really hasn't. He's been very underachieving. He hasn't been the same guy that they thought they were getting from the Ravens. At right guard, I think Ode Abushi is going to win the job. I hear the team's really high on him. But you do have a little depth with Kenny Wiggins and Luke Bowenko. But this offensive line doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in me. Honestly, this offense, you could look at it on paper and it's like, you know what, that's a good looking offense. Like, I like how it looks, but they really haven't provided much production. So I don't know, I'm a little hesitant to put faith in the offense. And I know you know what I'm saying, Detroit fans. Y'all been through a lot. But Dolphins fan, I get you. But y'all aren't as quite as bad as the Dolphins. So let's take a look at the defense. I think the defense, you're going to be seeing a lot of different fronts from 4-3-3-4s. You're going to see a variety of different looks. They got Trey Flowers. Honestly, he could play inside out. He could play off the ball as well, so off the line. So he's going to be kind of their chess piece there. Damon Harrison is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. He's the best run stop and tackle in the league. He just clogs lanes there. Ashawn Robinson, he's played very, very well. And I put Devon Kennard there because I think he's going to play kind of a hybrid linebacker edge role. there. You're also going to see more of those three forefronts. You're going to see Deshaun Hand. They also brought in PJ Johnson and Austin Bryant. So they've invested a lot on this defensive line. Now, Jared Davis, he's been a bit of a liability in coverage. He's missed some tackles. He hasn't really played up to that first round billing. So, but he's progressed every year. So there's reason to be encouraged if you're a Detroit fan. And I actually put him, I think ideally I put him above Christian Jones, right? Christian Jones. Because I think, honestly, this middle linebacker, they're going to give it to Jelani Tavia. You drafted him in the second round. I didn't think he was a second round player, but he is a very good coverage linebacker. So, like I said, man, being a coverage linebacker is very big in the league nowadays. You have to be able to cover. You just can't be able just tackle. You can't just tackle anymore. So I think ideally he gets into this starting lineup. Darius Slay, amazing. Will they have someone across from him? I have Rashawn Melvin taking the starter role at corner number 2 because Jalen Tabor, I don't think he's good. Maybe if you want to move him to safety, I don't think he's good. I don't think he's got enough speed to play corner. I didn't like him coming out of college. I liked him even less after the combine and his pro day. So, and guess what? He didn't play well last year either. So, I got Melvin there instead. Plus, you drafted a guy I really do like, Amani Ariwari out of Penn State. So I like to see him get into this rotation a bit too. You got Justin Coleman, who played very good last year as a slot corner. Safety's kind of wonky because I don't know, after Glover Quinn left, I don't really know who to put where. Quandre Diggs, he kind of plays everywhere in that secondary. He can play a corner, he can play safety. So I just kind of threw him there at strong safety because to fill in for Glover Quinn. And then I put Tracy Walker there at the free safety. Honestly, it's going to be a very open competition because they drafted Will Harris out of Boston College, right? That was a Boston College cat, right? Yeah. He very good coming out of college. One of the players I was really high on. And then Tavon Wilson too. So there's going to be competition there in the secondary. Honestly, the defense looks pretty good. I think this defense is trending up. I just want to see. If anything, it would be the secondary that folds. But I think they have gotten. I don't want to say they've gotten better at corner, but we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, let's take a look at this Lions schedule because, woof, it is a toughie. Because you got the Cardinals. Honestly, don't sleep on the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, man, that's his first game, and you're playing in Arizona, so good luck. But you got a really tough stretch where you face the Chargers, Eagles, Chiefs, Packers, and Vikings. That's gonna be rough. And then you go right from that, you get the Giants, you get the Raiders. So it's like, okay, maybe those are a couple of winnable games. But then Bears, Cowboys, you get a break with the Redskins. And then Bears, Vikings, you're facing Bruce Arians, new and improved Bucks. Don't sleep on that team either. You close out the season with the Packers. You play in a very tough division where it's going to be tough to win any of those 6 games. Honestly, looking at the schedule, projecting, it's not good. It's not good, Lions fans. I have you at 4-12. You're going to be picking in the top 5. I think they're going to take a quarterback, honestly, this year. I think they will move on from Stafford. That doesn't mean Stafford won't be there for another year or two, but I think they will draft his replacement or eventual replacement. But that doesn't mean you got a bad team. I think this team's trending up. as far as their defense. Defense looks really, really good. I just want to see more playmaker. I want to see more offensive line consistency from the offensive line, or at least find people that can be consistent. And then I want to see those playmakers at receivers. I want to see the receivers step it up. You got a really good backfield, and you're set at tight end for the next few years. So honestly, I think there's a lot to be encouraged about, but I think you should look at this realistically and say, hey, this is probably going to be a losing season. Anyway, that's it for the video. But until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.